Yes, g'day, good morning, how are you? Hey guys, this is a tutorial about the game Supremacy 1914. You can play it on your mobile or you can play it on your desktop like I do. I do both. When I'm at my desktop, I just use my desktop. When I'm in my bed, going to sleep, do it on my mobile. It's a really fun and addictive game, and I just wanted to show you guys exactly what you need to be doing in the game. And also, the biggest question anyone asks is, how do we get more soldiers? So yeah, I'm going to cover that for you guys right now. We're going to break the game down into three categories. You got buildings, you got resources, and you also have obviously your army, your soldiers. This is the thing that everybody wants to know, but I'll cover it for you last, so we get through the first two things first. All right, so we're going to talk about the buildings now. So with the buildings, what you need to understand is that you need to construct a lot of these buildings in maybe every single territory that you have. Okay, so you've got things like recruitment office, you've got barracks, and you've got workshops, you've got railways, and you've got something else which really doesn't really matter. But these four things are probably the best thing that you need to understand. Is these four things is what you need. If you think about your army, all right, recruiting office, you need a recruiting office to what? Recruit soldiers, right? And where do soldiers live? On the base in barracks. So there you go. That's a bit of a hint for you for step number 3. But you need those. Okay, those things there. Then you need the workshop, and you need to level that up all the way through to factory 3. Now factory 3 is the last thing that on the game that you need to construct. It takes some time, but you need to do these in order to get and unlock different features of the game, which is tanks, naval ships, and it's just like I just want you to understand, you need to get to factory 3. all right, so I'm gonna show you right now what you do. So you go here, construct. Okay, big thing. Now we've got recruiting office, let's do that. Right, build it. Right, cool. And after that we need to build us a barrack, which takes us what, 6 hours to build. So I probably won't do that. I'll do that last, because I need to do the workshop first, which is 3 seconds, and then workshop 2 is another 7 minutes. So you want to do that first. Now let's just cover the resources side. So that way people know exactly what resources and what they do, why they're so important. How do you get resources? You invade other territories and you take whatever's in their territory, and that becomes yours. And another way is obviously the stock market. There's things you need to understand about the stock market. You also need the money behind yourself to buy the resources there. If you don't have the money, well, then you got to start invading people, and now you got to be smart about who you invade. Okay, so that's another thing you need to understand. I'll show you how to get to the resources, and I'll show you how to buy it from the stock market. So right now, here we go. This is a good example here. This territory here, I haven't claimed it. This is somebody else's. But if I wanted more gas, here you go, 6,250. That's what's in that zone. So if I send my army over there to attack him, that 6,000 becomes mine, and it's in my total up here. This is your resource tab. Okay, you got to go to the stock market. You find the stock market on the left hand side of your desktop. You'll see it, and it comes up here. Here you go. Buy grain, 6.7 for 1,000, which is actually not right. It's 6.7 for 1 grain. So if I was to buy it all, it cost me 7 grand. Okay, or 8 grand. But yeah, this is another spot to get all your resources and stuff. It's actually a pretty cool feature if you don't have enough gas, oil, coal, wood, steel, or fish, or grain. You can come here, pop in, just buy up all the cheap stuff and leave all the dear stuff for somebody else to buy. So as long as you got the money, you can actually buy all the resources that you need. So that's also a pretty cool thing about the game too. Now we've come to my favorite part, and this is the soldiers part. Everyone has been waiting for this part of the video. Now, I want to be clear about this bit. All right, soldiers. Without soldiers and men, you do not conquer any goddamn thing. So let's get into the soldiers part. And how do we get more men? What do I need to do? Oh, please tell me, please. And let me tell you this right now: you cannot buy them. No siree, money doesn't buy you men. Unfortunately, it doesn't. How do you get more men for your army? Well, the sad story is you've actually got to play the game for, you know, you actually have to be consistent in playing. So with myself, I check every 3 hours to see how many men I've got, and then I start putting them together. Now think about the first part of the video when I told you about the buildings. What did I say? Recruiting office, barracks, workshop. These 3 things will help you get the third thing, which is the men. That's what everybody wants. So for me, I've got enough men to like take on the whole, like I've invaded 3 countries at once because I've invaded a lot of it. I've taken up spaces where I've, you know, planned it out my attacks, you know, taken over, took their people, constructed recruiting offices, you know, and then barracks and workshops, and then men started popping up onto the map every time I you know, I log in and log out. There's new people in the same spot, you know. That is the only way to get your soldiers. I'm sorry, yeah, there's no other way. The only way to do it is by taking them off these places here where you know that they respawn on, and you just combine them with others, and that's how you get your numbers being 58. You know, come on, yeah, talk to me about it. Up here, you know, we got 17 people walking up here, you know, we got 38 down here. You know, it's just what it is. It's just what it is. You've just got to play the game, and there's no other way to explain it. There's no other way. I'm sorry, money, that doesn't do anything. You know, it doesn't buy you anything, and yeah, I'm so sorry, but you have to play the game. So yeah, a lot of people probably disappointed right now. But with that being said, guys, it is actually a really addictive game once you start to get into the flow of it. I'm going to cover more tutorials about buildings, resources, and armies, and a few other videos that you guys, if you guys want to find out like exactly what I'm doing, because I'm tearing up people. I've taken out so many people. Yeah, it's actually pretty fun when you're telling them like, hey, give me this, and they give it to you, and then you just go over there and just fuck them up anyways. Like, it's just funny. It is funny. I find it funny. But until then, guys, this is the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, if this thing actually gave you more information about the game Supremacy 1914, if it gave you enough information that you want to go play it and try it for yourself, hey, I appreciate you guys, you know, listening to me and taking my advice. Hey, till then, you guys have a good one, and I'll see you guys in another video. Stay good, stay blessed. That's me.